Hey, we all know how we're gonna die, baby. We're gonna crash and burn.
This week's first ascent is Forbidden Planet, issue number 1. This week's haul is going to be showing the stuff that I got at a local con. Got 2 signatures, some filler books, 1 book for just a cover that I'm probably going to end up getting rid of, and a book that I was surprisingly I found for a decent price and really good condition, since there's been a lot of interest in this artist lately. But before we get to that, we gotta get to our 2 from the tomb. So this week's 2 from the tomb, seems like a lot of the comic book movies or TV shows are dying off, so I decided to go back to the time when I was actually excited to see some of these movies. And I had a couple of the movie adaptations, so I figured we'd take a look through those this week. Of course, the OG, The Prestige. There's 2 versions of this too. There's a newsstand, I guess. It's like a softer cover, but these are like the Prestige hard cardboard cover there. Of course, this needs no introduction. This is Batman from 1989, the official comic book adaptation. This is one of the first movies I remember being excited to go see at the movie theater. I saw a lot of the classics back when I was growing up. Like the first movie I remember going to see was like Return of the Jedi. Remember seeing the Goonies in the theater. Trying to think what else. One of the Indiana Jones movies. I saw that in the movie theater, but this is the one that I always me and my brother want to go see this film. It was just such a big deal back then. It's just more than it is now. I mean, the Marvel movies are a big deal, or were a big deal, I guess, in the 2010s. But I don't. Yeah, I maybe the Superman movies in the 70s, but I was a little bit too young to realize what was going on. But I just remember the summer of like 89, 90, it was Batman every damn thing. Everything from like t-shirts to, I guess, cigarette lighters. I'm not 100% sure on the cigarette lighters, but but this is like literally the last time I was like, pumped up to go see something. Even though I'm a comic book guy, I'm not a real huge fan of the movies, the ones that came out lately. I mean, I guess The Walking Dead was one of the ones I looked forward to. Well, I guess up to like the first couple seasons. After Negan appeared like that season afterwards, but that was like probably the last time I was like excited about watching anything about comic book. Well, I guess comic book inspired. Now this movie didn't live up to the hype. I think me and my buddies hyped this up ourselves, like because I guess I can't remember exactly when this came out, but this is the Punisher movie special, of course, with Dolph Lundgren starring as the Punisher. I mean, it could have been any movie, you know what I mean? Like it's just a basic action flick with I want to say this came out in '90. Let's see when the comic came out here. Yeah, so I'm guessing the movie came out in 1990. But I remember watching this on VHS. One of my friends had it, and I made a copy of it. But it was just a basic. Yeah, I remember being a little bit let down from this movie. Yeah, because like I said, everybody hyped it up in their own mind what it was going to be like. I mean, if I remember correctly, they don't even like have a Punisher skull or nothing like that. Nothing like they would even say this is like the Punisher from the comic books. But yeah, I mean, another thing is, if you want to answer down below, I mean, who was the favorite actor that played Batman, and who was your favorite actor that played the Punisher, man? So maybe I'll leave mine down below. You can check it out. The TV series is pretty good too. So, all right, guys, let's get on to the haul here. This haul is from Three Rivers Comic Con in Pittsburgh, PA. Yeah, we'll show the autograph stuff first. I only got 2 books autographed, and the only person I really was interested in meeting, and I got to meet him. Last time he was there, he didn't come to he wasn't there the Sunday that I went. I only went Sunday this time because there was a ton of shit going on downtown. There was like a Pride Parade, Kenny Chesney concert, the Arts Festival, something else was going on down there too. I was just like, I'm just gonna go Sunday, and that's probably what I'm gonna do from now on, as long as they have it down there. Just go like Sunday because there's free parking and everything. So if you guys are coming from out of state, and you're looking for the day to go, I'd say Sunday's the day to go. Anyways, but like I said, I got to meet Tom Scioli, and I ended up getting this Star Warriors, Jack Kirby's Star Warriors book signed from him, and you can see right here. Put my name on it there. Look at the way he signs his autograph, man. That's pretty badass. And usually it's a little scribble like a lot of these guys, man. But this guy, almost like the cover, man. If you can see that. But yeah, those didn't see this book before. Do a little quick flip through. But yeah, we were talking about his Kickstarter. This book right here. Tom Scioli, Witchman. And you can see where he signed it right there for me. Yeah, I was really interested in it. I was hoping he had these books, and he had a nice little stack of these. So I was happy to get a copy here. But yeah, this is from his Kickstarter. I won't show any more, but I think you can probably still order it. I'm not 100% sure how Kickstarter works. I think I've only ordered one time from Kickstarter, and I don't know too much about it. I'm not that kind of collector, but I'm sure there's different channels where you can learn how to buy something on there, or just go on the website and they'll tell you. But yeah, I mean, just meeting him, he was pretty cool. I mean, he was busy drawing stuff too, or doing like an art book or something like that for somebody, for a sketch or something like that. So, but he took a little bit of time to talk. You know, I mean, that's all you can ask for. He was one of the guys I wanted off my list to meet, so it was nice. And I got a book that I wanted to. This is going to be a book I'm probably going to be getting rid of. It's Carnage issue number 4. I thought this was part of the new series. It came out with Cletus Cassidy, but apparently this is the series before. I saw Ram B was writing it. I was like, oh, maybe he's doing a one-off or something like that. I should have looked a little bit closer to the... but it's a cool cover, I mean, but just... I don't know. Yeah, like I said, this will probably be... I didn't pay too much for it, so it didn't matter. Of course, when I go hunting here, fortunately my Batman books have been taking a back seat, but I've been able to pick up a couple of Spawn books. So I picked up Spawn issue 113, 115, 118, 126, 154, put that up there. And also issue number 225, the Obama wins variant, I guess. I think it's cover A, I'm not 100% sure. There was like a Obama wins and there was a Romney wins. But yeah, it's nice. I ended up getting these. I say I paid about $40 for all these. But I'm noticing a lot. Before you couldn't find Spawn books, anything over 100, issue 100 that is, without paying a lot of money. And if you did find them, they weren't really decent shape. Now it seems like they're flooding the market again, so it's not going to be too hard to get. I think get up to 150. Eventually, I'm going to stop somewhere because I really don't want to feel like spending like big time money. But I'd like to get the first Gunslinger one. There's a first cameo, I guess, of Gunslinger in issue 119. It's a little pricier book. Then there's a She Spawn book at issue 141. Those are like the pricier books. So we'll see what I can do. You know me, I always come up with something where I don't pay big time money for anything. But yeah, I think I'm over. I think I got 223 or 24 books of the Spawn series out of 352. So it's pretty decent. I mean, I really just started putting this series together a year and a half ago, and I enjoy it. I mean, I really like the art in a lot of these books. Some of the newer stories with the Spawn have been pretty decent, especially the last 15 issues. Granted, to find out who's the rule or the throne and going to be on the throne in hell, that dragged on a little too long. But the new stuff has been pretty good. I got a new issue here, but I haven't had a chance to read it. We'll see that with last week's books this week. For all the Dave Stevens fans out there, I was able to find this one. I've been looking for this one for a long time. Paid $20 for it. Star Slayer, The Log of the Jolly Roger, issue number 2. Of course, this is the first appearance of the Rocketeer. If you didn't know, you can usually find these if you're lucky. A lot of people look over this book, so you probably have a better. You might have a good chance of finding it in like a $10 or less, or $1 box or something like that. You can open it up here. But speaking of movies, I believe there was a movie, The Rocketeer, a few years, my ass, a couple years ago. Yeah, it's been like 30 years. But yeah, you can see that's some Dave Stevens interior artwork. A lot of people know him from his great covers. But yeah, it's something to keep on your radar. I think I paid top price for it. Yeah. But I wanted a really decent copy of it, so I figured I'd just shell out the money for it. Of course, Mike Grell cover. The last book I picked up was surprisingly, I've been looking for this book too for a while. It's WYSIWYG by Ed Piskor. I know I own my Ed Piskor video. I talked about it last time I did a video, but something else came out, and I was like, I'm hesitant about putting it out, and I'm thinking about redoing it because there's a lot of negative stuff in it. I might just release it what I release, or what I put out. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like every time I'm about to because I was gonna launch it like 3 weeks ago, I think it was, and then something else came out. I'm not gonna go into it, but it just bummed me out big time. So, but I found these for $20. Dude had like, say at least about 20 of them, so he must have found a box of them somewhere. I believe in one of the cartoonist kayfabe videos, Ed Piskor talked about him finding boxes of these, and some dealers sold them to him for dirt cheap. But he was like talking about it would have been better if they were, you could just try to sell them and get them in people's hands. But yeah, so definitely I was been looking for this one for a while. You can take a little quick look in here. I can't wait to read this one too. But you can this is some of Ed Piskor's early work. Whoops, there you go. Yeah, but this retailed at $20, so I ended up paying just cover price for it. But like I said, there was a ton of them there. Wish I would have picked up another copy. I could have gave it away. But yeah, that was my Three Rivers Comic Con haul. Again, it's a real nice show. Good place to have it downtown. Plenty of parking. Just like I said, on Saturday there was just way too much going on down there for me to even attempt to go down there to find a parking spot. And I wouldn't have been able to get down there till later. So I think for now on, when they have this show, I'm definitely gonna be going Sunday, unless they get a major artist that I want to try to get something sketched done or something like that. But still one of the best shows in Pittsburgh. So definitely, if you get a chance to check it out, check them out. Let's get to last week's books this week. So as you can tell, I've been absent from the making videos part. Yeah, just like different things going on in life. So it took me a while to get my books. This is like a month's worth of a haul for me, except I think I'm missing an Incredible Hulk, so we'll check out. But I picked up King Spawn was in my pull list there. Also, Gunslinger issue 31, 32. Still enjoying Gunslinger. Savage Dragon issue number 270. Now, of course, Spawn issue 353. Brett Booth doing the interiors, which is, if you're gonna get one book, start at 350 and start picking up this one. Then of course my Batman issue 147 and 148. But yeah, that's this week's haul, man, or this month's haul, I guess. I'm gonna try to have something out sooner than rather than later for now. So I've been trying to do the every 2 weeks, but shit happens. All right, guys, definitely check out all the channels down below. Check out my Instagram for sure. I'm hoping to have a Verotic video coming up. That'll probably be my next video. I'll make it Verotic. So Verotic fans have been wanting something from this channel. It's definitely coming probably within the next 2 weeks. So till then, we'll talk to you next time.